I'm playing with the Pacers, and we're in second place, and we're going up to play against Connie. I believe it was in Minnesota, and we're half. I believe I'm right. I hope I'm right. We were half a game behind in the standings. So I was fortunate that I was playing. We had Mel Daniels, who was great, Roger, great, and I was playing as good as any of them. Luckily, it was real good for me. And we go up there and we beat them, and so we go in first place. And very luckily, I was I was on cloud nine because I was the player of the game, and it was phenomenal. I mean, playing with Roger, playing against Connie, and I got singled out, which was I mean, more than great for me. And then right after the game, unfortunately, I get traded in the locker room by my coach Leonard to go to New York. And I still, to this day, 50 years later, I really don't know the reasons. There's been about 5 or 10 reasons given, and I was, and I was down like, I was outside the locker room. I was bawling. I was crying. I went from the highest I could be as an athlete to the lowest, in a period of a half hour. So I'm sitting out there, or standing out there crying, and everybody heard about the trade, and now the Pacers were out of this world great, and New York was really nothing at that time, and of course I didn't want to go there, and Connie seeked me out. I mean, this was phenomenal. Here he is, one of the best players in the world. We just beat them, so he's not that happy about that. And he comes to get me because he heard about the trade, and he really cared for me. And he took. I was like devastated. I mean, just people don't know that in sports that a trade and this and that breaks your heart. They think everything is just plus, but sometimes it's not. And I was dying, I swear. And Connie took me to his house. And sat up with me all night, and saying, because I was, like in the pits. And he said, Steve, I'm not going to let you leave until I know that you're going to be okay and everything. So we sat up all night, and he felt bad for me. And that's just to tell you how great a friend and person he was.